All right, guys, welcome back. So today we're going to be doing more Command Modern Operations, and essentially we are going to hide that taskbar real quick. Essentially, we are just going to be playing more. I am able to, learn this game way more than I was able to before, and I'm having way more fun on it than I have been able to have. So we're gonna play some more Command today. I'm probably gonna grab something off the Steam Workshop. The last video got like 400 views, and honestly, I did not expect I did not expect Command 451 views, and like that's insane. That because before, whenever I was a smaller channel, and this is obviously because I'm a smaller channel, like no one really liked it whenever I would kind of branch out, and so I didn't branch out for a while. And I'm really liking that I'm able to branch out now, and you guys are actually able to enjoy it. So since you guys liked Command Modern Operations so much last time, I will be playing it again. Hot tamales. Caribbean Fury. There was a new one that I saw that was trending. It was basically made by a Chinese guy and made a NATO look all evil and stuff. It was kind of funny to read. There's also another one on here that basically it says like it's like the Destroy Ukraine Simulator is what it's called. And it's not funny, but it's like, it was kind of interesting to read. Kolkata Thresher. Korean campaign. It's going to make good on his constant. Operation Broadsword, a combined arms operation on North Korean forces. A reinforced convoys and voyage to the port of Busan with critical fighting forces and supplies. The Chinese will has substantial forces in the area, but not considered hostile as of yet. Can the U.S. and South Koreans stop the amassed North Korean armor before it reaches Seoul and get the convoy safely to Busan? Mexican fishery conflict. Nuclear storm. We did that last time. Offensive cap. Belarus. Speaking of Belarus, there actually is word that Belarus is now calling upon its citizens to come and register for conscription. So it's going to be interesting to see how that plays out. I have the hard consensus that essentially if Rica Islands 2022. I have the hard consensus that essentially if Belarus gets involved, then it's going to be the downfall of Lukashenko. There's really no way that he can. There's really no way that he can basically kind of come around and say like, oh yeah, I'm gonna invade Ukraine and not get his ass kicked out of office. I don't want it to happen, but I don't know. Yo, it's Top Gun. We can play as Maverick. I have like 6 people watching, so everyone welcome. Vengeance, World War III, Yankee team. Receiving air operations for Task Force 77 on station at Yankee Point and conducting strikes in North Vietnam. This is a dynamic situation which makes extensive use of commands, event scripting features. Your strike force and your commanding air groups of the carriers, although not the carriers themselves, which are doing their turns in strike lane at Yankee Station today. Water Wars. Is there anything about Greece or Eastern Mediterranean? I don't know why my YouTube chat isn't updating. There we go. Now I'm starting to see all his messages. That's weird. South Atlantic War. Red Storm regaining. Rebel Yell. Texas Crow. Francisco, welcome. Toxic, welcome. Maximos, welcome. What is this? Russia versus the Islamic State. Russia says launch rocket strikes on the Islamic State terror group. I remember this. I actually remember this because the Russians launched a massive missile strike against the Islamic State from the Caspian Sea. I remember that very specifically. Watching videos of that, it was interesting. Missiles came from Russia's fleet in the Caspian Sea, which borders Russia and Iran, 3 littoral states. Precision weapons hit all intended targets. The attacks required cooperation from Iran and Iraq, as the missiles had to travel through their airspace to reach Syria. The Russian Defense Ministry said it worked on its partners to plan flight paths so the missiles traveled only over desolate areas and did not pose any danger to civilians. War ships up the Caspian Sea were involved in missile attacks, jeoparded frigate Dagestan and the Buyan M-class corvettes. They fired cruise missiles from the Kepler VLS launchers. The missiles used capable of hitting a target within 3 meters at a range of up to 2,500 kilometers. So this one is so Operation Reclaimed Might is a possibility. Operation Allied Force is going to be really difficult. A lot of SAMs. Interested to see how good the gameplay is. Yeah, I think you'll probably like it. It's literally just you kind of like clicking around on a map, but it's way more than just clicking around on a map. That's why I like it so much. Kuril Islands. most likely going to be doing that Operation Russia one against IS. Albert, what's up? What's up? B-Lab, ASW. A day at Red Flag. Sink the boomers. What did boomers do to us this time? Operation Reclaim the Might is what we're kind of leaning towards right now. Russian Civil War Phase 1. The political and security interests of NATO members in the Western world preclude the return to Soviet-era leadership in post-Soviet Russia. Furthermore, in addition to the substantial military assets under control of the Red Russian forces, there are various WMD assets within their potential reach. It is believed that the rebel forces would not hesitate to employ those assets should they succeed in acquiring them, and recognize the Blue Russian leadership has all but admitted that it may be impossible to prevent this without swift NATO assistance. In response to this threat, NATO and the United States NCA have dispatched the USS Ronald Reagan Strike Group to the waters of North Kola Peninsula. Although overt hostilities have not yet begun against Red Russian forces, they are imminent. We're going to do the Operation Reclaim the Might. Where is it at? Operation... Where's it at? It is right here. All right, and before I do this, I'm going to go ahead and step away for 1 second. I'll be back. All right, and I am back. Let's go ahead and load this scenario, and we're going to look at our mission briefing. Minister of Defense of the Russian Federation, Sergei, I'm not even going to try to... Oh, Sergei Shoigu? I'm not even going to try to say that middle name. The Chief of the General Staff, Valery Gerasimov. Blah, 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 blah. Islamic State targets 1 command centers, 2 barracks, 1 forward operating base in Aleppo. The first 2 are in Iraq. 1 vehicle depot, 1 armory bunker, no SAMs, or missile defense, actually. It'd be really funny if the Islamic State had missile defense. Islamic State forces are not prepared for a cruise missile attack and have virtually nothing to fight back against it. The Islamic State expansion in the past year has caused a lot of Iraqi and Syrian equipment to fall into the hands of the IS, even though the military force disposition is not completely cleared. The FSB did report several anti-air systems that were possibly taken from the Mosul arsenal earlier this year, combined with the equipment seized from the Syrian armed forces in the past years, is that the IS may hold limited anti-air capabilities. Nonetheless, we have no indications that points to the fact that they do have anti-air capabilities, and confirm that the IS does possess man-portable man-pads. Is that what they're trying to say? The man-portable SAMs in our arsenal, as well as technical anti-aircraft guns that could engage low-flying air units. Iraq is a danger zone for all Russian aircraft that don't possess long-range and high-altitude bombing capabilities. Inside operators within Iraq warned us that the IS has built several underground bunkers in the early summer to hide vehicles, whatever those Whatever is in those bunkers could not be identified. Do not penetrate deep into IS territory without proper intelligence and recon operations. Available forces, we have 3 MRK Beyond modified ships, 3 guided missiles cruisers, 1 SKR Jeopard ship, the 693 Dagestan, which is equipped with 26 SS-N-30 3M14 caliber missiles. God, I just cannot talk right now. Syria Naval Division. We have the Moskva. God, wonder what happened to that. We have the SSV Vishnia. I cannot pronounce all these names. This is why I like to play the United States. I wanted to play Russia at least maybe once or twice. And then we do have some air capabilities. What I'm trying to figure out, do we have... So we have some Havocs, we have some Hinds, and we have some flankers, fullbacks, fencers. Okay. So we do have the Latika. Is that the Latakia Air Base and Naval Base available to us? Which I was about to say, it'd be kind of weird if we didn't. Why are there... Is this the US base in Kuwait? Probably. Oh, that's what would respond if we were to cross an Israeli or Jordanian or Saudi Arabian or Kuwaiti airspace. So the Dagestan. Sorry if you heard that, I was taking a drink. But, so the Moskva, yeah, is available to us. God bless. I wonder what happened to this Slava class cruiser. Soviet designation Project 1164 Atlant. Is a type of keyword is a type of large conventionally powered warship designed and constructed for the Soviet Navy and is currently operated by the Russian Navy. God bless to the Moskva. Okay, what are our targets? So we can use planes to kind of hit some of these areas right here, and we can use the Moskva and what is this other? This is a surveillance ship. Vishnya. Just got a new puppy, hell yeah. PTK, welcome. PTK in stream. What's going on here? Okay, we're gonna group these guys together. Guess it won't let me, so we're gonna have to right click. Orders. Group selected units. The Moskva warship is the deep Black Sea, where it is in the deepest part of the Black Sea now. Probably somewhere around, like, right here. But it is interesting. I do specifically remember this when this happened, whenever the Russians launched this attack way back then. Okay, so now we have Latakia, so what is this? Unarmed recon, it's not going to be available for another hour. Some of them are in maintenance. Why are these all just kind of grouped? No, I don't want to open it. Examine. Bruh. Expand aircraft list. So we have all of these fencers right here. Bro, it keeps opening it, I swear to God. Get it in my life. Okay, so I have to click it. Launch these as a group. Launch these as a group. What is this? Launch these as a group. We're gonna hold off on deploying anymore right now. We have an hour before I can really send a recon plane up there and get some intelligence. Tobacco Loppy sending its regards with a small donation, certainly no bribe. Gaga Lord, thank you so much. Yeah, thank you so much, man. U.S. base in Turkey is right here. Just waiting for a reason to hit us. Remember that one time the Turks took down that Russian plane? Okay, so we have weapon cannot engage its target for another 8 seconds, really? 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, automatic fire is allowed. So let's give it 1 second. PG is going to start World War III in this game, yes. Okay, so what is this game? This is Command Modern Operations. It's essentially a military simulator in which you can... It is... And this is the most detailed military simulator you will ever find. It has every single piece of known weaponry in any game that I have ever played. All right, so the Dagestan is going to engage Araka, as well as the Grad Sviatsk. And then the northern group, not even going to try to say those names, will engage them as well. And these guys... Actually, I think I can select both of them and get them both to manually target. So we'll get both of these. Yeah, okay. So... zoom in, make sure there's no friendlies in the area. Or not, I don't see any greens. And we are going to remove just the repetitive ones. We're just going to take out one of each. Because we're not going to be able to engage all of these, we're just wasting. Eh. Alright, and we'll just get our fighters to mop up what we have. Well, actually, let's go ahead and so the ships are basically gonna strike. What do we have? Where's the Moskva? I know the Moskva can engage. Really? Oh, it has some SAs. Surface to air missile, okay. Well, SA, I'm an idiot. Are you playing as Syria? No, I'm playing as Russia. Surface to surface anti-ship missile with an active radar. Surface to surface anti-ship, so it's only surface anti-ships. Okay, so the Moskva cannot engage. Okay, we'll go ahead and launch and hope to God that our missiles do not cross into Turkish airspace. The hell they will. Hold on, guys. Hold on. Oh, shit. Now I'm about to launch World War III. Oh, hang on. Come on. Come on. I'm pretty sure that I can grab you. Shit. How are you guys? See, y'all are doing... You're barely gonna cross into Turkish. We're about to start World War III. Funny, 9th Russo-Turkish War. I don't know if this is how it worked out, but I'm gonna fly over Turkish airspace for like 5 minutes. They're gonna hit Batman. Oh shit, they're gonna fly like 30 miles from Batman. Alright, and our Su-34s are in the air. The fullback. We're gonna head over here. And you have some ground to ground, air to ground, right? Please tell me you have air to ground. Nope, he has an AS-22. Air launched supersonic solid fuel semi-active laser guided air to surface missile. Whether it's going to take out the communications center, I don't know. But we do have multiple getting into the air, so we're... Yeah, he has more, so we're going to engage him at the same time. We're going to go on this side. We're going to kind of double trouble him. This is a fencer. You are armed with AS-12. Anti-radar missile, 90 kilogram warhead with an impact fuse. I'm gonna launch you deeper into IS territory. Or actually, have all of these guys turn on their radar. We're gonna hang back right here just in case they don't take him out. We're about to find out in like 5 minutes whether we're about to screw up this mission. I'm pretty sure we did because I know there's a way that you can kind of edit how these missiles are supposed to fly. Oh no, you guys are just gonna go even further north into Turkey? Okay. And so you are gonna drop. No directors are allowed to eliminate this target. Insufficient reflection. No LOS. So I'm pretty sure we cannot engage because an IS Scud force consisting of 3 TEL units were deployed near Jira airbase. You were to destroy these platforms immediately before they launch a retaliatory missile strike on the... Or where is this? Did the Islamic State actually have Scuds? I do not remember them having scuds. It's probably these guys. Let's send them closer. And we're going to send these guys in as well. Wise words from a master Jedi. Scrap this mission like when you marched your army onto the hill and I was holding until to Rome too and routed your whole army, the power of the high ground. Bro, why are you going so far north? Why are you going into Azerbaijan? We're gonna make a really low pass over these guys just to see if we can see what they are. Really? You can't identify what they are? Bruh. Bro! Aha! There they are. Oh, of course they have SAMs. Come on, get his ass, get his ass, get his ass. Beat him up, beat him up, beat him up. Did he just strafe him? He's literally strafing him, that's funny. And now NATO thinks that there's going to be a missile attack against him. Wise words from Master Jedi. Yeah, RG is the only Jedi. He's the one that survived Order 66. You know what? Let's just blindly engage this guy. And hope to God that they're a scud. Bruh, he just dropped from 36,000. He just dropped from 36,000 feet. These guys are just screwing around. Ha! Zoink, Scoob! So there's a Sam right here. Aha! Get bummed. That's a Sam. SA6. Which is not engaging us. I am pissing off so many Russians right now by losing all of these SUs. Aha! What is he hitting him with? We're about to go to war with NATO in like 2 seconds. Three, two. Why are you slowing down? Okay, we should be good. Turkish radar is like going nuts right now with this missile strike. Well, the Sam's down. That's good. This one has anti-runway bombs, so we will engage the runway. The funny. Imagine being Turkish radar operator and then picks up all these missiles. Just imagine. Yeah, I know. I'm telling you, like, there's like one Turkish radar operator in eastern Turkey that is like pissing his pants seeing all of that. Oh my god, he's 1,000 feet off the ground. I just realized you were live. You don't have me on notifications? Mm-mm. Boom. What the hell was that? Bruh. It's going after the other one. Oh. Alright, go to base. Get out of here, you little rascal. Hey, yo, who's that? Hang on, buddy. Hang on, buddy. Let's turn on your radar. It might be an American. Really? Where'd you go? Where'd you go? Did you figure out why your tomahawks weren't firing? Apparently, I guess it gets confused with auto fires. So basically, how I did it is that I just, whenever I manual fired my tomahawks, like it worked perfectly. It's either a civilian aircraft or it was an American, because it did come like from the I cannot pronounce that name, but from the Turkish American Air Base. Oh yeah, of course all of these just hit the same target. Mm. No, y'all are just gonna... okay. Alright. Well, we got another salva coming in. I like watching guided missiles come in and hit their target. Pew! The speaker's vote might be in definition of insanity at this point. Yeah, we just surpassed the 1923 record today, and a 10th vote will be the most amount of votes in like 123 years. But the fact they just keep doing it and doing it and doing it and doing it, like, the reason they are doing it is mainly because the reason they are doing it is mainly because it's like, where are you going? Are you really? No, I just wasted so many missiles on that. I literally got you guys to hit different targets. Loved seeing all of that. The reason they're doing it is because they're trying to tire each other out. So it's more just like, oh yeah, we're just gonna keep doing it until one side gets tired. And be honest, how many I've heard of Byron Donalds before yesterday? Nope. I had no idea who Byron Donalds was. So let's see where I'm at right now. Scoring. Yeah, we're gonna try. No, I didn't want to restart. Ah! Here's a Mediterranean one. Northern Fury series. Pacific Fury. Pondago. Putin's War in the Jaws of the Bear. This is 2022. We're gonna try. I'm tempted to do Russian Civil War. Sandbox Nations. You know, what'd be cool is actually I just thought of this. It's Dayu Islands. I think I tried this. Damn, these guys really get into it. Not strictly modern, but I'd love to use this game's engine to see if I could maybe win Alamein or the Bulge as the Germans, or at least do better. Well, you can. You would just have to be spending hours making it. The IS terrorist controls Yemen and some of Somalia and Saudi Arabia. The UN resolution allowing saving of civilian. God, Iran supports the IS forces. The Islamic Republic get a new leader. The situation is also very. Who wrote this? Or several Vietnam. Hey Maximo, how are you? I'm gonna bomb Jordan in a minute. Yeah, we might try one of the. Well, here's Tanker Wars. This is a contested state of affairs and demonstrates the United States Navy's commitment to free navigation in international waters. This is a small sea control scenario representing a likely mix of forces and objectives, roughly equivalent to, but scaled down from, Operation Praying Mantis during the Tanker Wars. Clash of the Titans, Indian versus the French Navy. That's not what I expected, but okay. This is a Korea scenario. Fiery October, 62. I'm in Saudi Arabia. You won't hurt me unless you know there's oil down there. There's oil. The Snipe incident. USS Baltimore, 1983. Vengeance, 2022. Israel only. Your task with using your torpedoes to sink at least one Iranian vessel in order to maintain a level of deniability. You may not use your Harpoon missiles, and your Popeye nukes have been removed. Obviously, you may not attack the Russian vessel. Good hunting. Wargasm? Yankee team. This is the Vietnam Operation Rolling Thunder scenario. So this is targets for today located in U.S. Navy's area of operations that routes packages 2, 3, 4, and 6B. I've been assigned with direct oversight from the White House. It is sure to be a long day. Or Yemen convoy. There's so many scenarios. There is oil. George W. Bush, 2008. All right, we'll try Russian Civil War 2004. To Commander CSG-7, Phase 1 of our operation will begin shortly until the execute orders is given. Connect ISR information. Collection of Red Russian assets and activities. This is to be considered a war warning. Tensions are high and you may be engaged by rebel forces in advance of our timetable. Take all measures to commensurate with the safety of your command. Upon receipt of execute order for Phase 1 or once engaged by Red Russian forces, commence operations in line with the following objectives. Adorate rebel integrated air defenses, radar, and SAMs, fixed or mobile. Adorate rebel air assets with extreme prejudice. Enforce a naval blockade of the northern coastline of the Kola Peninsula. Concentrate your forces around Murmansk and Polyarny sectors in anticipation rebel forces attempting to seize WMD and SSBN assets. in the region. With regard to the blockade, friendly shipping has been warned away and notices to mariners issued, so it's reasonable to assume shipping traffic in the region will be under rebel control. Operation plans and tasking are at your direct discretion with the framework of these objectives. At this time, our intelligence has confirmed that no SSN or SSGN assets have been subverted or captured by the rebel leadership at this time. USS San Juan is the only submarine in operation area, and this is available for tasking. The alert for intelligence updates during Phase 1. 2 days have been allocated to Phase 1 objectives, but the situation on the ground is fluid. Phase 2 will involve interdiction, attrition of any enemy-held WMD assets. At this stage of the conflict, the potential for rebel use of WMDs, Norway and Finland will remain officially neutral. However, if needed, the Finns have offered Ivalo Air Base as an emergency divert for distressed NATO aircraft, but as of now, no strikes are to be conducted in Finnish airspace. Norway has granted unrestricted overflight of their territory east of 28 DEG, east longitude. Do not transit or conduct strikes from Norwegian airspace airstrikes west from Norwegian airspace of 28 east. At this time, Air Force is mobilizing assets for deployment, but it will be several days before they can arrive, and our basing and overflight rules are in work with Norway and Finland. Phase 1 will be a Navy operation. Rules of engagement option Bravo is in effect. Race and nuclear weapons is not authorized. If confirmation is received of rebel seizure of nuclear capable assets, expect NATO to shift to DEFCON 2. Good hunting and good luck. Hate it when PG nukes the Vatican City's only microwave. No PG, it's not a threat to the US national security. There's also Torp Airport in there. You can add it in there. Give me 1 second. Oh my god, the House of Representatives is in a 10th vote. Jesus Christ. Alright, so we're just north of Norway. So yeah, you can literally put any area of the world into a combat zone. So you can make Oslo, like we can be launching B-52s or B-2s from Moscow. My god, we're going to be here for a minute. Alright, so USS San Juan is a SSN Los Angeles, improved Los Angeles class. And what else do we have? We have an Arleigh Burke, a Ticonderoga, another Ticonderoga, another Arleigh Burke, an AOE, and the USS Decatur, which is again a Arleigh Burke. Some of the older Arleigh Burkes, actually. Oh, we're in 2004. Yeah, and especially if we're using the Ticonderoga, we're quite in some sort of old area. And it looks like that the Finns do have okay, so what do we have? Radar, SAM. What I can do is that I can probably launch because we need to hit the radars first. If we can hit the radars first, and we can get close enough for the SAMs before where they won't be able to really engage us. So just under the layer, let's do periscope for the San Juan, because we're gonna try to launch some tomahawks into the area. And especially if they don't really have any submarine assets, then we're not gonna really worry about that. Let's go ahead and get some planes into the air. Number one, we're gonna go ahead and launch these Ocean Hawks. Let me look at some information on that. Sikorsky. I always think Sikorsky's in a Russian. And then I remember, oh yeah, they literally make like half of our ASW aircraft. And we're gonna get these guys to be on ASW patrol. This is a simulation, have gameplay, or is it just a map? It's a map, but it's like you're basically in control of a military operation. Like, it's an extremely detailed military operations simulator. So like it's shows you all of these weapons, they have all of these like different things, and all of this like kind of comes into play whenever you're using these weapons. So it's like you have all of these different hyperlinks after hyperlinks. You can get stuck in a rabbit hole. You have information on the USS Abraham Lincoln. Like, it goes on and on and on and on. And you can basically, it's like if you want to simulate like the sinking of the Moskva, or yeah, like for example, the if Russia just fell apart into a civil war because of what happened in the 90s, then you can. They have extremely long SAM ranges, my god. So I'm actually gonna get my side briefing available, and I'm gonna be referring to that. And then we're gonna get some Tomcats in the air. We're gonna launch them 3 at a time. How much does it cost? I got it for like $40, but the base price, whenever it's not on sale, is $80. And we do have some Hawkeyes. Good, 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 good. I am going to get some Hawkeyes into the air. We're going to launch these individually. Prowlers, this is... Yeah, this is electronic warfare. Hang on. What am I don't have any ground attack. These are all AA. AGM, harms, land and naval. Okay, so the harms are what's gonna do. Let's abort the launch of these. Okay. I accessed the database and there's so much data it's impossible to scroll through the bottom. Yeah, like you'd be spending weeks reading through every single bit of information that this game has. And you can use weapons from short range ballistic missiles, you can use B2s, you can use literally any type of weapon that you can think of. American, Russian, Chinese, Japanese, maybe even Jordanian. Yeah, Jordanian is in there. Like, it's all in there. All right, so this is armed with the harms. Tactical air-to-surface missile designed and to home in on electronic transmissions coming from surface-to-air radar systems. Alright, so Slayer. We'll do this. Define area. I'm going to do mission editor. So I can nuke Egypt as Chad. Sounds like good. Yeah. Yeah, you can. Seahawk, Ocean Hawk, these should be in the air. And then these reference points are going to be fixed to the Ronald Reagan. Eh. Gunslingers. These guys are going to be on cap. Concentrating heavily on their radar stations. If we hit their radar first, then I believe we should be able to take out the ability for them to kind of know what's coming to hit them. Bing. However, if needed, the Finns have offered. But as of now, no strikes are to be conducted through Finnish airspace, so I cannot. According to the side briefing, I am unable to use these to launch an attack, even though they are available, and it's extremely tempting. Well, actually, they're. I am. Damn. No, I can. Oh, yeah, I can even if I wanted to. Damn it. And actually, USS Bunker Hill. We are going to hit these radar stations. Along the border. Of Norway. We can just pass right in through here, sneak up behind him, hit him, move back. Screw tops. All right, so let's get some boys. In there. Select an aircraft and press F3. But what if I don't want to hit F3? All right, so I'm going to make a mission area for CAP. So it's gunslingers 3, 1, 4, and 5. We'll just do all 4 of them. We just recorded a new contact. Hang on. And fixed the bearing to the USS Ronald Reagan. Where the hell is Gunslingers 5? There you are. We'll see what our initial strike does. Actually, I just remembered we're not even supposed to hit him until we're engaged or get into a certain area. This is kind of why I didn't want to do this, because I knew it was just going to be Sam's out the ass. Alright, one radar station taken out. And there's like 5 other missiles that got wasted. Cool. Yeah. Take out those radar stations. Let's go. These guys. Guess I only need like 3 or 4 tomahawks to take these things out. Yo. Shit. Oh, that was fun. Now they have naval assets. Oh yeah, they're just flying deep into Norwegian and Russian and Finnish airspace. No consequences. Rampagers are just flying around like idiots. How do I turn off the alerts? Eh. Hey, having multiple monitors. Game options. Message log. See, a lot of these more complicated scenarios where you actually have to like think of a way to kind of penetrate their SAMs is where I stumble. Because I'm just sitting here and I'm like, concentrate your efforts around Murmansk and in anticipation, rebel forces are attempting to seize WMD SSB on assets in region. Regards to the blockade, friendly shipping has been warned away. Enforce a naval blockade. I'll save this one for another day. Just kind of me jumping between scenarios. You can sort the scenarios by difficulty. Oh, here it is. Ooh, I want to try this one. Your mission is to avoid at all costs a transit or the Russian. Wait. Oh, I guess I can't play as Georgia. I thought I was able to play as Georgia. Your mission is to avoid at all costs a transit or Russian column of to its destination. God damn it, is liberated. The counteroffensive will be a reality. Air superiority is a total at this moment, although we have suffered some unexpected losses due to anti-air fire from manpads and other AA means. To avoid further losses, we will be able to use seed assets from the 559th Regiment with bombers Su-24Ms. This unit should try to suppress Georgian early warning radars and anti-air batteries to clean the way for your Su-25s. Although you will have to have a few Elint and Reese units, consider them high-value assets and don't risk them unnecessarily. You are cleared to engage any radar or military. You're cleared to engage any radar, military, or civilian that can jeopardize your mission. Be aware that the Georgians know that we have control of the area, so they should be expecting us. We'll defend the column with the best means they have: concealment and continuous SAM and AA coverage, AAA coverage. Find the column, enforce and stop it for once. Avoid excessive own losses and be aware of civilian casualties. We know these several Western reporters are in the area, and we don't need Western support. We don't need more Western support to the Georgians to help you localize. To help you localizing the column, the Spetsnaz recon team has been assigned to the operation is under your command. You'll have your command MI-24 battalion station. Use it wisely and don't use them, any of them, or the army won't be happy with them. And don't lose any of them, or the army won't be happy. Also be aware that several so far unconfirmed reports of modern Western SAM systems in the area in the hands of Georgians are being evaluated right now. Ends up being Patriots. Okay, let's see what we got. And I'm going to have this open the side briefing. Oh, but still on the other one. There we go. Su-24s are going to be our bombers. What is this? Hey, what's up, Chirpster? Here's some ground bombs that I can use. I know these are air to ground. Freefall bomb with a high explosive filler. I want some early warning. That's what I need to put in the air first. If I can get some early warning. They're not going to be ready for 5 hours. Play it a little bit. When are you going to start streaming WWE? Whenever the developer talks to me about doing it. We were already planning to do it this month, I believe. But okay, watch. I'm gonna launch both of these as a group. What is this? Is oh, it's a sensor. Oh, we got more up here. Cha. WWE the fighting game. Watch out! Watch out! Watch out! And it's a WWE. Sorry, almost died there. Still almost dying. Okay, now I'm okay. This is gonna be the RIP PG. I don't know why I don't have any early warning. Procedural control only. Maintain. That doesn't sound Russian to me. I think the Americans just took over Russia in 2008. Don't worry, I'm alive. I am alive. PG hasn't died yet. I need to find out who I'm going to give this channel to whenever the unfortunate comes. Whenever death comes a knocking. What is this? This is a airport. You are armed with... This is a cluster bomb? Radar contact, probably. What is that? That is a radar. Why is it? There's no... Oh, yeah. We have a terrible line of sight of it, and it is literally in the middle of the ocean. So that's where we're trying to hit first, is going to be their radars. So this guy's probably exactly right here. What are you armed with? You were armed with a cluster bomb, RBK 500. So we're going to penetrate Georgian airspace just a tiny bit. And we're going to get these cluster guys to go in there and beat some ass. Okay, here's my recon. Why are these guys not grouped together? Really? What? Why? Why does it keep... Oh, so they are grouped together. Why is it... This game is weird. Bro, this radar is all over the place. No! Is it possible for stationary radars to have OECM? I think so. Because that's probably why it's doing that. It has to be OECM. Which actually, I just realized. Nope, never mind. It's already doing it. And there we go. What? See, I don't... It's probably because I'm not assigning them to a mission. But at the same time, it's kind of yeah. Just get them out of there real quick, and then I'm going to assign them all a mission. And lost to Frogfoot. While I'm doing this, though, let's go ahead and engage. So there's Gory. So where was that Sam? Wow, I suck at this game, man. That's what I'm trying to really learn is really how to deal with Sams. Once I'm able to deal with Sams, I'm gonna be a lot more confident whenever it comes to air operations. But what, buddy, what are you doing? Well, okay, let's try this. Come on. Get in range really fast. and take him out. Come on. Hit him. Shit! Yeah, and everyone is just kind of hanging around up here. No, that's too broad. Yeah, this stream probably won't be that eventful because I'm still kind of trying to get the basics of it. And it's just more like that's where the difficulty is really stemming from. Is mainly the difficulty really just stems from just the, I guess, the inability to really deal with Sams. What I kind of like to do is I like to hit him with some naval units, or at least some cruise missiles or something, and then be able to confidently kind of go in there and kind of mop up the rest. But whenever it's, see, and this guy's just kind of screwing around, like he's not doing anything. I don't know. I've been streaming for like 2 hours, so I'm gonna go ahead and call it here. Sunday, I'm gonna shoot for a Power and Revolution stream, and then very soon I am going to announce when I'm going to be doing the WWE streams, and I'm very excited to do some WWE. Need to go in and play it a little more, get my hands used to it. That way I can confidently show you guys a lot of parts of the game. I need to start doing some long playthroughs. Once I'm able to do some long playthrough, God, I cannot talk. Once I'm able to do some long playthroughs, then I will be able to definitely show you guys how the game works and everything like that. And I'll definitely have some help from the developer and a couple other alpha players for WWE. So if you guys like this, go ahead and leave a like, subscribe, and if you guys want to see more Command Modern Operations, I'm still learning it, still watching tons and tons of tutorials on a YouTube. It's pretty satisfying watching you play a CMO. Game deserves much more attention. Yeah, and I really want to give it more attention. I would like to play it way more on this channel. I'm thoroughly enjoying it. Really, whenever I start to learn how to really confidently go against surface-to-air missiles, I will be able to do all of these air operations all freaking day long. So once I'm gonna really train myself against Sam's, and I'll probably use this because this is simple enough and small enough to where I'm pretty sure I'm able to kind of train myself how to fight Sam's in this game. But yeah, I'll let you guys know on WWE, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Thank you guys so much for watching this.